Alright, hi guys. I actually am going to go ahead and show you how I use the foundation and the concealer together, because I had a couple of people ask me, do you have to have the concealer? Can you use the foundation on its own? How is the primer with it? Blah blah blah. So I'm going to show you that how to apply this, so this way you do get the results that you are seeing if you're seeing all the videos. Now, I'm pretty two-faced right now. Don't worry, in real life, I am not two-faced at all. Quite against it, I don't believe in it, blah, blah, blah. So, but here I have one side that I already did, and this right now is only concealer. So I have not even applied the foundation yet. This side, I've only applied my primer. Now, I'm purposely doing this because I want to show you guys what a difference the primer makes, just because the primer from Younique, which is this, I'm not a fan of it because the consistency is really gooey, it's really thick, and the way it goes on like a really thick moisturizer, and I'm not a fan of that. And it also does not set in, it does not absorb, it does not dry. So it ends up making your face feel very dewy. You can definitely feel the foundation and all that. So this time I've put on the Benefit Cosmetics Professional just to show you that it sits a lot better and it's not going to crack throughout the day. I had applied the foundation to my arm just to see how it would react, throughout the entire day, and it ended up cracking, it ended up shifting, and I was not a fan. But that's why using a good primer is so important, and that's also why a concealer is a must. So I have dark circles, as you can see. It's kind of a hereditary thing, it's also a gene thing, it's also the fact that I just had a baby 7 months ago, and the fact that I'm Asian. So dark circles are not my best friend. I have tons of scars because I have a tendency of picking my face. I hate, letting things sit there. It hurts, it's annoying, and it's just unsightly. So yes, I always attack my blemishes, but I have been in a long battle and trying to take care of them. But in the meantime, I've been trying to look for makeups. That's why I've been doing so many product reviews, because I'm not only helping other people, but I'm also trying to find a way to cure my skin of all these crater-like appearances. So here I'm going to show you how I'm using this. So like I said, I did one side of my face with the concealer. I am using the brush that was given for free as part of the bundle. That was a June special. So if you did not get yours, then I'll definitely let you know the next time there is any type of special offer going on. So do check out July's offer right now with the beach tote and all. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 drops or 2 spots of the concealer, and I'll show you what this looks like. So like I said, this side is done, and you want to do a tapping motion. You don't want to rub, because you're going to put all of the product back into the brush, and it's just going to cake up inside, and you're hardly going to get any transition of the product on your face. So you're going to waste a lot of product like that, and you're going to go right through it. Normally, I'm not a fan of these brushes because I feel like the hole in them just collects more product way easier. So unfortunately, my brushes are in the car, and yes, I'm being really lazy right now. And I'm going to go ahead and put one dot here, one dot here, and a little there. And normally you don't need concealer on your whole face, so I'm only doing this just because to show you what a mass difference concealer does make. Normally I have my favorite foundation that I always use. If you've seen any of my makeup pictures, like pretty much anytime I'm wearing makeup, I use the True Match makeup, the foundation, because I absolutely love it. It stays on all day, and it's just pure genius. The color match is insanely good on it. I mix 2 colors because in the summertime I tan so easy that I have to have a second color just to make my face look to catch light a lot better. So I have to kind of play games with my face. So here we go with concealer. So this is how much it covers. I do cover my lips a little bit with the concealer and foundation just because it makes your lipstick pop more and it helps it last a lot longer as well. So now here's the trick with this foundation. You put your concealer on like I've done after you've applied your primer. You got to shake up the bottle, okay? The bottle is thin. It does say it's a light to medium coverage, and the majority of your coverage you're getting from your concealer. The foundation basically just helps seal everything in and helps you have like a more finished look. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your brush, you're gonna go 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops. That's what everybody shows, right? And it smells really good. For foundation, it really smells really, really, really good. Normally foundations have a very chemically smell, but again, with this foundation, you're not getting any chemicals. It's paraben free, it's PABA free, it's BPA free, it's, I believe it's vegan, and then it's gluten free, and it's not tested on animals. And it's absolutely natural. And the foundation especially has a skin correcting formula. So here we go. So see, it covers pretty good. I definitely recommend having a setting powder. So this one I'm doing 3 since I did that side a lot. Again, you just want to like press into your skin and tap it. You never want to rub because you're wiping off most of the makeup. You're gonna waste product like that. So you want to just tap. And you always want to blend down your foundation into your neck. Small little strokes. I feel like Bob Ross right now with this makeup. I can hear the sound of the brush. I always get my eyelids because whenever you do your eyebrows, sometimes if you're doing it that day, you're gonna get bumps and stuff like that. So this just kind of covers the redness, and again, it's gonna help correct your skin. So see. Alright, so now if your foundation is really light, okay, a trick is that you correct it with the bronzer. So you can definitely get the beachfront bronzers. I don't have them yet. I have the samples for them. I will do a separate video of what that looks like. But for right now, just to kind of show you on the spot, if your foundation is really, really light to your skin, you can always swap it through for free. They'll swap your colors for you. You just return it and then they'll give you the ones that you need back. And then, or if you are normally really fair in the winter time, then keep it. Don't swap it out. Just in the summertime, correct it with some type of bronzer. So here I have the NYC bronzer. This one is Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. So this one's light enough, but I always like light bronzers because you can always build them. If you go too dark, then it makes your skin look like you have a bunch of mud on it. It makes it look really dirty, and then it shifts and falls everywhere. It looks horrible. So a way to start is to do a contour. You're gonna take your brush. Here I have a flat thin brush. So you can see it's thin here, but then on the top it's kind of fluffy, but it's a wide brush. So you want something kind of like this for carving out where you're going to do contouring. If you're not used to contouring, this is a great tool to have. These brushes are BH, so just to show you where I'm doing my mark, you're gonna go ahead, rub this on there. You want to always brush off, see, you always want to brush off your excess, because that way you're not going to have fallouts here. And then you're going to go start from here, and you always want to stop where your pupil is. So you're going to think like, you know, if you don't stop where your pupil is and you go too close to your mouth, you're going to look like the Joker, and you're going to go, ee! So you don't want to do that. But you just look in the mirror, see where your pupil is, and that's about where you're going to stop. And so you don't want the line to go bluntly there. You just kind of want to, that's it. So see, there you go. And there's our line. So now you could stop there once you've applied your line and just kind of blend it through and just work. Do a little Rihanna and work that through. Sometimes what I like to do is once I make my line, I like to go with an angled brush instead, and I like to brush it because then it kind of dusts off the excess on my cheek, and then I'm able to work it and blend it through way more, and then it looks a lot better. So now here again, you're going to get your temples, you're going to get the frame of your face. So a lot of times people don't realize that when they're putting foundation, you can see the difference in the color in your scalp and your skin. So you want to kind of add shadows and blend it into a little close to your hairline, because this way it gives a nice natural look. You don't want to go too close here. I've seen some women just take a really thick brush like this and do their bronzer like this, and it's like all over. No. So contouring is like my best friend. I have a really unsymmetrical face. It used to be symmetrical, but I had a lot of things happen where I lost that symmetry. And so contouring has kind of really been my best friend in helping my face look pretty even. Now you go ahead through your nose. I don't like my nose, so, and I don't care if I'm saying that on here because I'd rather contour my nose than get surgery. Going under the knife is scary for me, which is kind of funny because I have had like 8 surgeries in my life. None of them plastic surgery though. So, and then I get underneath the chin. It just adds a nice shadow. It's also great if you have like a big chin or something. It just makes it look a lot smaller. If you have a dip in your nose here, you just put it right here, the bronzer, and it kind of just adds a nice shadow. Yeah, and that's how you would build it. And so you can just keep building it with a bigger brush. So with this, again, you would just go like this, dust off the rest. Here I just kind of brush down with whatever is left on the brush. I don't add more product, and then I just kind of wipe. So there is nothing excess on here, because never would I put bronzer on a brush and then go like this. I'm solely just doing this as whatever's left on my brush. I don't ever add to that, because then I'm gonna look a crazy fool. So now I just get my fluff brush, or you could get like a kabuki brush, and you're just gonna blend everything out. And a setting powder as well. You're gonna set everything once you do your whole shebang with the blush and all that. So I have my blush here. So here I'm gonna use, again, a BH blush. And you just want to smile lightly. You don't want to put it just around in this area, because then you're gonna look like a cute little girl with like apple cheeks. No, you don't want to do that. You just want to put it up and extend it up lightly. And then the highlight, you're gonna go right here, and you're just gonna lightly go right here, real soft. Right here, see that? So now see how it's really bold right now? You don't wanna look crazy. So there you get your fluff brush. I like to call it the fluff brush. My big brush, and then you just blend that out. Because whatever needs to sit on there will show, trust me, it will show, especially in pictures. It will capture the light that you need. And another thing is to help capture lights for great photos, take your highlight, put it down your nose, a little on your cupid's bow, and on your chin. And then again, just that's it. So you'll go ahead, do your eyebrows, your eyeshadows, your lips, and all that, and mascara, and you're good. So I don't want to make this a long video, so I'm going to go ahead and click off right now, and if I do continue, I'll do it in another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this was helpful.